Once there was a peaceful forest nestled among the rolling hills. In this forest lived a family of curious and playful rabbits who loved nothing more than to spend their days exploring the lush landscape around them. One day, after a long day of running and jumping, the youngest rabbit, a fluffy little bunny named Coco, grew tired and curled up in a cozy burrow. As the moon rose high in the sky, Coco's siblings and parents also settled down for the night, their soft breathing filling the air. The stars twinkled overhead as the forest grew quiet, and soon all that could be heard was the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. Coco dreamed of frolicking through fields of wildflowers and feasting on juicy carrots until the first light of dawn broke through the trees and the forest came alive once again. With the new day came new adventures, and Coco and the other rabbits hopped through the forest, pausing only to nibble on a fresh blade of grass or catch a quick nap in the warm sunshine. As evening approached once more, the rabbits returned to their burrow, snuggled together, and drifted off to sleep, their peaceful breathing echoing through the quiet forest. And so it went, day after day, as the rabbits enjoyed their simple, joyful life in the forest they called home. In a land far away, there was a vast ocean that stretched as far as the eye could see. Beneath the waves lived all manner of creatures, from tiny schools of glittering fish to giant whales that sang haunting melodies to the moon. One night, a young mermaid named Coraline lay on a bed of smooth stones at the bottom of the ocean. She watched as a pod of dolphins swam gracefully past, their sleek bodies illuminated by the glow of bioluminescent plankton. Coraline's eyes grew heavy, and she closed them, allowing the gentle current to rock her to sleep. In her dreams, she swam through coral reefs teeming with life, darting between schools of neon-colored fish and playing tag with mischievous octopuses. As the night wore on, Coraline's dreams grew more peaceful, and she drifted deeper into slumber. She dreamed of a world above the water, where she could soar through the clouds and feel the sun's warm rays on her skin. But for now, she was content to rest in her underwater home, surrounded by the soothing sound of the ocean's song and the gentle swaying of the sea. And so she slept until the first rays of dawn pierced the surface of the water and stirred her from her slumber, ready for a new day of adventure in the endless depths of the sea. In a quiet meadow surrounded by tall trees, a group of animals gathered together to rest for the night. There was a wise old owl perched on a branch, a family of deer nestled in the tall grass, and a curious little rabbit who hopped around, exploring the area. As the sun set and the sky turned deep shades of pink and orange, the animals settled down for the night. The owl closed his eyes and listened to the soft sounds of the forest, while the deer snuggled together to keep warm. The little rabbit was feeling particularly restless and couldn't seem to find a comfortable spot to sleep. So he hopped over to a nearby tree and started to climb up the trunk. Higher and higher he climbed until he reached a cozy little nest perched high in the branches. It was the perfect size for him, and he curled up inside, feeling safe and snug. From his perch in the tree, the rabbit watched as the stars twinkled above him and the moon cast a soft glow over the meadow. He listened to the peaceful sounds of his friends sleeping below, and soon he too drifted off into a deep slumber, feeling grateful for the warmth and comfort of his new little nest. In a dense jungle, there was a mischievous monkey named Max who loved nothing more than playing pranks on his animal friends. One day, Max decided to play a trick on a wise old turtle named Timothy. As Timothy was slowly making his way through the thick underbrush, Max snuck up behind him and tickled him with a feather. Timothy jumped in surprise, and Max burst out laughing, feeling very pleased with himself. But Timothy wasn't angry. Instead, he simply smiled and said, "Max, my boy, laughter is a wonderful thing, but remember that kindness is even better." Max felt a pang of guilt in his chest and realized that Timothy was right. He had been so focused on making others laugh that he hadn't stopped to consider how his actions might make them feel. Determined to make things right, Max apologized to Timothy and promised to be more thoughtful in the future. From that day on, Max continued to play his silly pranks, but he always made sure to do so with kindness and consideration, bringing joy and laughter to all his animal friends in the jungle.